Oh! Oh, hello. Oh, goodness. I am sorry, this was very interesting, and I was determined to finish my chapter. Am I truly purple though, Friendship at that? Hello and welcome. Welcome to Friendship at that, and welcome to Starlight Survivor, and to anybody else who may be patronizing the inn at this very moment, hidden in the shadows and ready to give a quest. How are you? I am just making sure that everything is in order. There is a lot of magic that is being a little capricious. You do not need to be patronizing to the inn. That would be odd. You would be going... I understand that you are a large establishment. Or perhaps not as large as some other inns, but large enough to accommodate a few people. And it is not your fault that your floor is covered in mud. I understand. Nevertheless, you could attempt to be a little cleaner sometimes. But I understand. You are, after all, an inn, and you cannot help having a little bit of mud on your floor. That would be patronizing to the inn. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wait a minute. It appears that I knew that the magic would be a little off, let us say. Let me see. I do hope that she's not sleeping. I cast a silent spell on her. Now, if she could perhaps wake up and speak, I would be very happy. Now, just allow me a few moments. Oh no, I merely changed. I merely had to... Well, I played a little prank on her. She was being quite talkative, and I had had enough. And by the way, welcome, Ednem.
I can speak.
Yes, so I see. Is she being quiet? I do not know.
Goodness gracious, this lid has been sealed for months.
Has it really been months? Have I truly glued that lid shut for months? Time flies by when you are having fun, and I was on a few adventures. Oh, I do hope that my duplicate does not pee. That would be very unhygienic, and I will not tilt that teapot. Thank you. Regardless, I have returned today because it turns out that the Scriptorium in the land of Yaslandia has reopened, and it was under construction for a significant amount of time. But yet, it is finally ready to open. And let me see if I can get you to that place. I can absolutely not get you to that place. Oh, yes. Yes, there it is. It seems a little... Wait. It appears to be ever so slightly nudged. Please give me a moment. goodness, there are a lot of spells and a lot of books in there. If I could only... Yes, perhaps... I am fiddling with the magic, and that is the thaumaturgical term, fiddling. Because magic is a little bit like music. You could tell, because it only has 2 letters difference. There we are. Splendid. Oh, it might have been a little loud. Allow me to change that. Bards, could you please? Thank you. Thank you. Yes. That would be better. That would be much better. Wonderful. And so, yes, it is. Reduce the music by another half. You mean by that much? Oh. Well, I could speak louder, but this is a place open to the public, and perhaps my voice could bother other adventurers. That could become a problem. They could be discussing their next adventure, and then I could disrupt their plans. Just the music. There you go. Perhaps. Is that better? That might be better. We will have to see about that. Regardless, there it is. Scriptorium, Master of Manuscripts, and we are ready to become one. Of course, a Master of Manuscripts, not Scriptorium. That would also be absurd. Let us see about the story. Oh! Well, we can pick one of those personalities. Who are you? The 47th grandchild of Wilga the Mighty from the Northern Marches. Legend says that Wilga gave birth to this knight's mother whilst fighting a dragon. Oh, I like you already. Friends describe her as warm-hearted yet treacherous, and her gaze is shiny yet deadly. But she truly has a heart of gold, hidden beneath layers of armor. She longs to become a knight, but she had a knee accident yesterday. Now she wishes to devote her life to art. She is not willing to give up the stylish armor, though. Her personal sketches involve a dragon. I will... wait, who knows, if you are covered in tattoos, you may be a scriptorium for ants. That is quite true. Very artistic ants. But ants nonetheless. Let me see. Oh no, I think I like the original hair. And I believe, oh, this tabard is shiny. I would like it. Perhaps, is there another color? No, navy blue is fine. And yes, well, could you perhaps... It is very interesting that she is going to be stabbing that penknife towards nothing. A little worrying, perhaps. And I will pick my own name, why not? This is not, of course, truly me. She could also be Wilga, the 18th. Because of course she is the 47th grandchild, but not all of them were named Wilga. And so we follow the adventure of Wilga, a new scribe. Do I wish to be tutored in those matters? Yes, perhaps. Perhaps. I could, of course, be very confident, but I could run the risk of misunderstanding things. Ah, yes, I remember now. I remember I might have heard the beginning of the story. A practice of me before the real clients come. Click my portrait. See, we will get gold, and of course, some quills, and a bit of prestige. I finally found you. Do you recognize me? No. No? Come on. You have to remember your beloved, uncle. He is a goblin. He appears to be a goblin. She is not convinced. No? Still nothing? Oh well. So I am your uncle. Now I would know something about being introduced to relatives that I did not know I had. But there was at least a certain level of family likeness. I have heard you've had a tough time lately, so let's help each other and run this scriptorium together. Here is an old self-portrait of mine. Practice basic drawing skills on it. Maybe if you look closely, you'll remember something. Move my missing body parts back to their places. Oh, that sounds like a long-dead relative would say to you after you find out that they are undead, in fact. I have marked the proper places on the parchment with shadows, and color my leg. Both on mine are green. Don't worry if you forget what I asked you. Everything is saved in the notes above my head. Okay, I will try, but I really don't remember you. So yes, we will color his leg. Certainly. This is just very odd. Your first client's demands have been met. Yes, I understand. I find it very interesting that putting his leg in the right place was an extra wish, not a simple request. I believe it would be elementary to want to have 2 legs on your portrait. Excellent, but he also wanted to have a few of those requests. Yes, I know Scribe Liefeld, who did not do legs. Yes, but that sounds like a scribe who was perhaps trying to hide his lack of skills in legs. True scribe would have attempted to learn how to draw legs and then draw a lot of legs, perhaps even characters with multiple pairs of legs, if only to show their improvement. So yes, so-called uncle, I will give you some glasses. Yes, splendid. Wait, I could color those. You will have those gaudy yellow glasses. And in the back there might be a little bit of greenery, because it will certainly make the place feel a little more cozy. Just a little bit of nature. What is that? A pillow, probably. Pillow and a hat. One with a white brim, probably, just to accommodate the goblin ears. And if he is truly my uncle, then he may have an interest in the arts. Still, I doubt that he is. He just does not sound like my uncle, or like her uncle. I have come to the conclusion that I am conflating myself with this lady. We call that emotional bleed, and it is to be avoided. Perhaps he has her hair. That would be weird. He is attempting. He is trying to deceive. Ah, yes, certainly. Certainly an uncle. A completely normal uncle. Wait, actually he wanted colored hair. A nice head of curly hair. You can hardly see it, actually. That might have been a waste. Regardless, instantly better. My body is perfectly aligned. I would like to complete this. Yes, it is finished. I am so happy I am your uncle. That is awesome. Such talent, it is obvious that we share the same blood. Tomorrow we'll draw you two, and hang our portrait above the entrance to the Scriptorium. So she made a hefty amount of money, because scribing is a rather lucrative enterprise. In the meantime, she has learned how to draw a lute. Edenem, you were speaking of ants earlier. There you go. You heard of a scriptorium for ants, and this is ants in a scriptorium. It is not bad. No, we have been very thrifty on this. Dear relative, I had to leave the scriptorium urgently. Please take care of the scriptorium properly. I will be watching your actions from afar. I will explain everything when I get back. Have fun. Tend to the customers, and remember to take care of Basil. Kisses, Uncle. There is a chicken in there. A chicken that has seemingly hatched an egg. You are not a normal chicken. You are absolutely not a normal chicken. Do not stare it in the eye. Tap the egg to collect your rewards for completing the challenge. Oh, well. Complete the challenge to break the shell. Oh, but I do love a challenge. Create any color using a flower from your garden and buy something new for the Scriptorium. So be it. We could buy something simple, something not too expensive. After all, Wilga is only starting. So what is this? Oh, those are fairly expensive. We have 210 gold pieces. I think that perhaps a little bit of storage would be good. Or weapons. Or perhaps just a little bit of light. Now that is what I call being thrifty. We only spent a little bit of money. We will just place this just here to get a good amount of decoration and or at least a good amount of light. Symmetrical window and a little more seating. What is that? That might be that is a planter. Oh. Create any color. Interesting. Is there any... No, we cannot. I do believe... No, that might be for later. The pigment workshop. Oh, there they are. Here you can prepare pigments to color your sketches. The grinder turtle, dragon and rats will help you. Check how to use them in this small colorful book, The Pigmentarium. This is clearly a turtle, indeed. A completely normal turtle. We just need to pick C. I would like to have purple, for obvious reasons. So I will take the blue. I just take those and just... Thank you, turtle. Ah, yes. A rich purple that we can then scoop up in this little shell. Wonderful. Oh, we do have more. We do have more, but we do not have enough shells. We would have to have 200 gold pieces to buy a new shell, which just makes them very expensive. Still, we can return to the basilisk, having completed another challenge. Come back tomorrow to see more challenges. Well, let me see. Order. Hey, you, I am a friend of your uncle's. We have a suspicious request. But I know a plot hook when I see one, so we will take it. Who you? Your uncle's friend. We've met before, I think. You have horns. Now, this is not... This is a little... perhaps a little rude. Perhaps a little rude. I know some people with horns, and they are lovely. A person can't have horns, and I suppose you are completely perfect. Besides, what terrible manners to criticize someone's appearance, especially when it's a client. I agree. Well, get the 18th. You are a little rude. That was uncalled for. A client? Oh no, I will probably regret this, but how can I help? As you probably already know, your uncle is gone for a while, and while he is gone, I am supposed to make sure that your joint portrait is finished. I even have your uncle's portrait from yesterday. Oh, come on, stop staring like that. Paint yourself. I will pay. We will shake hands, and then we will hang this portrait above the door to show who legally lives here. Why would you want to pay for a portrait that will stay here? And are you sure it's the same parchment? It smells strange, like sulfur. Always a good sign. Always a good sign. Of course, it's the same one. Get off my tail and go to work. I will wait here. Indeed, Simone. I rebuke you. Now, we are supposed to draw Wilga. I have perhaps forgotten what she looks like. I forgot her exact skin tone. I believe it might have been that one. Or that one. But it might have been that one. She was making this face, though, I am sure. And I think, yes, she was wearing these tabards. Which I believe was blue. As for her hair, it was... I think it was just black. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have the exact shade here. And I like to be exact. Now, if I could find... You see, something... Another body part, perhaps. That could work. They are requesting this, but regardless, I could think about that later. We will have her with a plate on her lap. And perhaps a single egg. wish I could find... Oh, unfortunately, there... Well, we have not yet... Why does this book keep opening? I never noticed it opening. We will just put a lovely garden behind her. Or that might be a leak. I have no idea. She drew this, and I believe that it might be one or the other. I am trying to find perhaps something a little more lush. This is somewhat... This will do. Oh dear. Oh, I had forgotten a chair. She is currently sitting on who knows what. This will work. She is significantly larger than he is. The book has opened again. It has opened again. I have no power over the book. It needs to be opened. It wants to be opened. And you know, because it has been requested that I use more facial features, we will have the egg be sassy. It is a sassy egg. Oh, where did that demon come from? Excuse me, who are you? Wait, can I... Is there even... No, there is unfortunately no hand that would point to this. There's a second egg. Significantly less sassy. Yes, nobis tribus hic habitare licet. Keep drawing, ignore my scribbles. It is not acceptable to just have somebody start drawing while you are drawing. He is being very rude, but then again she was, and I think that perhaps it had to be expected. Wow, it is like the devil himself gave you talent. That is also very rude. I am sure that she worked really hard for it. Ha! We just made a deal. I am in the portrait with you, so I am part of the family and I can live here with you. Call me uncle to or don't. Call me by my name. What is your name? Never really gave it. Word has spread around the neighborhood that an extraordinary person is now running the Scriptorium. Someone has decided to place this sweet kitten in your care. Who could say no to a kitten? We have also learned how to draw demons now. There's a new morning. Ha! Ha ha! I tricked you. That was an act of consent to eternal residence. Since we have already agreed that we want me to live with you permanently, you should know a few things about me. I like selling. I have good stuff, and I can teach you some tricks. If you're looking to spend some quills, visit the sketch shop. Maybe I can give you a discount. So he is a demon who just likes quills, possibly because he eats them. Basilisk, do you have any more challenges? We need to learn 5 new sketches from Boruta, who sounds like he should be the son of some stealthy warrior, who is not stealthy at all and who instead wears bright orange and screams. We need to melt some gold and to create the color green. Now I know my colors. I will buy this to... Oh wait, we already know how to make green. Maybe we'll make another green. Might just be the same green. No, it is Uncle's green, which is ever so slightly different from dragon green. Oh yes, lighter, slightly more vivid. Is there a chance? No, I would have to melt gold. But I am interested in... Can I add some blue to it? I unfortunately cannot, because I now have retrieved the green. Ah, I was hoping. I could also discard it and attempt to melt the gold bar. No, because it is a challenge. It is a challenge. I do not have enough shells. We also need to learn 5 new sketches. How many quills do we have? 255. Then surely we could buy a few more. Let me see. I am a simple wizard. I see a dragon. I buy it. There is another dragon over there. Horses. All manners of insects, including one of those insects with an odd number of legs. Rabbit parts, including a rabbit posterior. Snail parts. I would like to buy some dragon parts. Possibly this spitting dragon. With some horns. Legs, a body, and a neck. I cannot buy the tail. Oh, this is sad. We could also buy a mystery box for 200 gold pieces. It is like a treasure, but it is also quite possibly worthless. But those are special decorations, and I would like, for now, I would like my parchments to be pristine. So, we now have 3 requests. A dog in royal clothes. A battle. Oh, I remember you, Godfrey. Did we not push Godfrey down a cliff once? It is interesting that he would come. He does not know that I am helping Wilga, and that would explain why he is coming to ask for services. And we have Mr. Latrine, who wishes for something nice for his daughter. I am feeling ever so slightly whimsical. I am feeling the urge to draw a dog in royal clothes. His 50 gold pieces. This one is 200 gold pieces though, and this sounds a little more interesting financially speaking. Look, it is me on this page and this one. Beautiful, isn't it? Your predecessor, the green one, started painting this book, but suddenly he stopped and threw me out of the Scriptorium along with your manuscript. You finished this work. A simple please would not hurt. Green, predecessor. Uncle, yes, sir, and why did he throw you out of the Scriptorium? Out of jealousy for my appearance, or because he had never had an interesting adventure himself, perhaps. He mumbled something about the devil in human skin, but I wasn't listening. Oh well, what exactly should I paint? A story about me, in my glory days, and about our magnificent king. The very beginning of our acquaintance was epic. Imagine this. Heat falls from the sky. I stand alone, surrounded by only sand and dry bushes. The only sound is the rumbling of my stomach. Suddenly, a huge monster stands before me. Like a man, but not a man. A giant head without a body. Can you believe it? We fought for ages, and when I defeated him, I saw a hand sticking out of his mouth. I pulled it out, and that's how I pulled out the king. You mean to tell me that... Well, there was a monster. Was a monster, which was a head. Let me see. Just a head. I am to assume it was a fairly large monster. He said it was huge. And I am also going to assume it had that hateful look. Although he did say that it looked like the head of a man, but not. A giant... Oh, no. Like a man, but not a man. A giant head without a body. I would like to find some sort of weapon. The giant head is angry, for he has an itchy nose and no hands to scratch it. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. And hello, Saya. How are you doing? I think... Oh, yes. Giant head with hair like fire. To be fair, that there is also this giant head but without a body. But I believe that this is funnier. I believe this is much funnier. Let me see. He requests more weapons. You're doing fine, just finished dinner and relaxing. Wonderful. I do hope that you get the relaxation that you wish for. Now, is there a possibility that... Oh, yes. Yes, we could buy... We could buy something... Something before this legendary clash. He did say they fought. I am to assume that the giant head could also hold the knife. Oh, sorry, the sword. What are those? Oh, only wait, a giant stone head with horn. I could have looked. It was only a giant stone head with horns. A large mouth full of sharp fangs and a long tongue. Now I will take this. It is also flying, conveniently. And a long tongue. Well, I might not have tongs in hand, but I do have... Oh, wait. Let me see. I have this, which is really a monkey's hand, I believe. But it will do fine. Will work fine, and it is still holding the swords with its tongue. Now it did say it had horns, so I will add the horns as requested. heat pouring from the sky. Oh yes, of course. Well, it would be the king. Would be the king. And I believe that surely the king would have a crown. Do we have the bills to buy a crown? Are we going to be able to find a crown? Because I appear to be missing something. Oh, but it seems that the merchants want to see you. So perhaps I will look for this crown as the merchants attempt to sell you. Perhaps a crown of your own. But regardless, I will see you in a few minutes. And I have returned. Now, I have come to the conclusion that I had been distracted and completely missed the very obvious crown that was here. So yes, of course, he rescued the king, and because we need to make it obvious that it was the king, we will have to place this upon his brow. There. Now, we need to make a nice environment. Or rather, a fairly hostile environment. Sand as far as the eye can see. Or at least as far as the pages go. I would like... No, I didn't... This will do. And perhaps more dunes. More dunes in here. He is indeed naked, but we still know that he is the king, because he is wearing a crown. There is heat pouring from the sky. So I would like, if possible, to... Oh, let me see. We will not be able to actually draw. We will just draw the very hot desert by just drawing more dunes. Those are what he wants, I'm convinced of it. Is there anything we could add to the desolation? A bare rock in the distance. And another one here, just to show that actually he did get the king at exactly the same spot. So we might want to add the same landmark rock. And here we could draw the defeated beast. But also we could draw something else, such as a random animal. Everybody loves random animals. This disapproving snake looking from behind that rock. The snake disapproves because the snake actually prefers a more representative system than absolute monarchy. The snake just wishes for democracy, and seeing the king rescued just had him realize that no, the system would remain the same. Alas, snake, you shall not vote today. There's something... Well, there could be a bone somewhere in the desert. Yes, somebody died here. Some shine. Yes, I could give him some shine. Wait a minute. No, this is... I cannot actually modify him because this has been drawn already. This seems good enough. A king would love this. What do you mean, a king? Aren't you going to show this to the king? Perhaps not. Thanks to you, the whole world will know that I saved and brought to our kingdom the best king in history. On the other hand, he is drawn naked here. We made a significant amount of gold. Ah, yes, the egg troubadour. So we now...
A king does not allow his clothes to become dirty, so he strips naked before a battle.
Yes, but there is also the possibility of prestidigitation. We need to melt the gold bar. Could we not buy... Oh, we would need more prestige. I hate to do it, but we might need to get rid of the dragon green, because this green is more vivid anyway, and so I prefer it. I would like to melt this gold bar. Thank you. Ah, was that not enough? No? Why can I not retrieve this? I have no idea. Oh, it was not clean enough. So we will need to use that gold pigment today. And we have obtained a bookshelf. And honestly, I cannot think of a better gift to ascribe than a bookshelf. We ought to immediately put it somewhere nice. Oh, wait, that would replace the table. And I forgot we also had this cat. Now, what are our next challenges? Oh, we do not have more challenges for now. Then the orders. We still have the dog in royal clothes, and there's something nice for the daughter. And I believe that yesterday we took the order that would give us the most money. I believe that this time we should perhaps do something for poorer people. I found a piece of parchment on the pavement. It is a bit sticky, but it looks decent, so I scrounged around and saved up a few coins for a present for my daughter. Do you draw something pretty on it? It is not the cleanest indeed. What should I draw? I was thinking about the nice picture she could hang on the wall. Oh, I always forget we don't have a home anymore, so she'll wear it under her hat. Oh my, what happened to your house? May hell consume the king and queen. Our house blocked the queen's view of the public latrines. So that scoundrel, the king, to spite his wife, demolished our sweet home. And instead of helping us, the queen ordered the destruction of the latrines our family ran. So we were left homeless and jobless. Anyway, Mary likes nature, especially rabbits. Draw lots of them. Just lovely little rabbits. On certainly a piece of parchment that is not the cleanest, but this is a work of charity. I am saying that we could possibly provide him with maybe a better piece of parchment. That would be kind. So, rabbits. Rabbits in nice, lush nature. Maybe some rolling hills, maybe a little burrow. Two berry bushes. Here, we now have a burrow. We could put this rabbit here. Oh. Perhaps we have this smirking little rabbit. And maybe... Do we have anything? Oh, yes, yes, we do have something that resembles a boulder. Just something done with a measure of love. Just a measure of... And in fact, we are doing this for charity. We will... And we have to use the gold. So we will use a little bit of gold leaf. Yes, just to have things a bit shiny. I believe little Mary deserves this. Maybe a nice little tree in the distance. Oh, the berry bushes are perhaps a little small. We still need something in there. We need the rabbits inside the burrow. In fact, we will use the rest of our gold leaf on the rabbits. Which is only a symbol of what I wish for them. I wish for them to find a great treasure. And that treasure here is in the form of a rabbit. If I could find good eyes for the rabbit, though, that would be very helpful. Oh, wait, those are just in the body parts. They are in the body parts. There, a golden rabbit. Wait, I would like, if possible, to... Am I allowed... Oh, I am allowed to write slightly smaller. But not that small. May he happen upon the great riches. Wait, actually, I will write that in gold as well. And you may think, oh, but you cannot see that. It is gold upon cream. But yes, you can. She will be delighted to see that. You can just wave this into the air and see my wish for her. So we are selling this at a loss. I'm sure we are selling this at a loss. Could we put a little dragon in there? Yes, I think so. Oh no, the dragon would look upset. I would rather not. This is not what I intended to do. I just wanted this. Yes. Yes, exactly that. This will have to do. Could I perhaps hide that unsightly smudge? It is simply a matter of using as much ink as it takes to hide the smears. This will work. There remains a smear, but it is not nearly as bad as it used to be. It is a lot of gold foil. Yes, we are making that at a loss. We are making that at a loss. The Nightman's daughter needs a little gift with... Perhaps she could sell it. Perhaps she could sell it, and it is a lot of gold. She might make money of it. This is actually a hidden... This is a hidden gift of gold. It is true. Too much gold. Yes, too much gold kills the gold. Yes. There is a little bit of green. And I do hope that she sells it. I do hope she sells it, and that perhaps she could sell it for more than what it was sold for. I would like to sell it. Yes. No, I would not like to peer upon the archives. Oh, you are also arting. You are also making art. I am very curious. Would you tell what you are working on, or is it a secret? These stains, he says, they are so pretty. I tried my best to hide them. Monstrous mushrooms. Oh, terrible fungal horrors. We fought by great adventures, or perhaps to simply be left alone. Mary will be so happy. She once had a rabbit just like that. It is a shame we had to eat it. She had a golden rabbit. It is very unfortunate. Maybe the golden rabbit made all other golden rabbits. I strongly doubt that it made golden eggs. The Guild of Assassins and Joybusters has heard of you. They do not like that you are... they do not like you writing such colorful manuscripts. Life is meant to be grey and dreary. Next time, use this black flower to darken your pigments. And Wilga learned to draw some rabbits. Here you go, the rabbit's posterior flowers are blooming. Truly it is spring. Would the basilisk have some more challenges for us? Wash 5 shells. That seems like a lot of pigments wasted. The rabbits, yes. Add at least one color to the palette as a result of combining gold with a flower. Submit an order with your own short text. Well, it's a shame that we did not have that challenge yet. So be it. Oh, well, yes, we will need to wash that shell anyway. And we could buy yet another shell. Perhaps We could mix black with something else. Something like... We could have a little grey. Or dark... Yes, dark green. That dark green sounds good. Dark green sounds good, actually. Excuse me. We put the petals back on the flower. Oh well. We got dark blue. No, that is not what I meant to do. Please. I see. I see. No such thing as dark green, then? Maybe I could attempt it. I will start by mixing the green. And also... No. I am just not allowed. And dark blue, it seems that... Wait, this is navy blue, this is heavenly blue. Not quite the same. It is more blue, certainly. Oh, wait. Add more blue. No, it refuses. It refuses. Perhaps eventually we will get a green flower, and then we'll be able to mix it. But not for now. For now it is denied to us. We could have dark red. We could have pink. We could have grey. Grey would be good. Grey is versatile. We have shiny grey though. No, we are not. We are also not allowed shiny grey. It is grey. A simple grey. What happens if I try to mix the paints? I am not allowed, unfortunately. They will not come out unless washed. Which is a shame. I could also buy some flowers. Is it just buying a flower? Is this buying a flower? Pet the dragon? Yes. Yes, the dragon is confused. The dragon is terribly confused. But it is a good boy. I'm not truly interested in buying the grey flower. I might wait until tomorrow. I did not pay attention to the flowers.
I demand head pats.
There you go, Isolda. Grey flower might make dark green. Unfortunately, I would have to mix it with 2 other flowers. And that would not go. That would not work. We will see about that tomorrow. It does look like a dark grey flower. It actually it might be well. There is a scary client here. I am only a little worried. I would like to see the challenges. Add at least one color to the palette that is a result of combining gold with a flower. I might replace this blue. And I will attempt the impossible. I will mix golds with the black flower. Molten gold and the flower. You must melt the gold first and then crush the flower into it. I have obtained Night Sky Black. We do have the fox in love, but on the other hand, there is that scary person. Scary person who might possibly appreciate the golden black. I am intrigued and ever so slightly scared. A bed on wheels. What kind of request is that? I am still curious. You know, if I am going to draw a manuscript for you, you have to say something. I saw the perfect bed recently. I want it. It was perfect. Had wheels. A wooden bird. Bells as subtle as a last breath. And what else? Big, small, with a canopy, without. Big, with a canopy. I sketched the elements. I remembered. Draw it, then I'll order a copy from a carpenter. Travelers, I appear to have made a pigment for a day when we could not use pigments. I feel incredibly silly. So it had wheels and a wooden bird and bells. I suppose that ghosts would be here. Surely it had posts. And I will have to assume that it perhaps had a footboard. It had a canopy though. No, this will not. This will not. I will change this around. I believe the bedposts should be a lot longer. And since it did have a canopy, then, oh, wait, good. We can just change things so that they are black and shiny. This is not quite right. Oh, I now realize that it also had tiny wheels. And bells, and it had a wooden bird, which we could probably perch. Perhaps here, on the footpost. I am now realizing that some of those items we cannot remove. Big with a canopy. This will have to do. This is very... I am not too sure how to describe it. It has wings. I have decided that it will have wings. It was something like that. But not quite something like that. Not quite like that. Very similar, though. I am missing the bell. There is a little bell here. I suppose that I was thinking of the more subtle bells. But there could be another bell.
Yeah, you need to warn those wheelless peasants to move out of the way.
Perhaps, but... Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. I ordered a drink from the counter and I did not touch it. Now, yes, the pillow will also be shiny black. Simply because I have no reason not to make it shiny black. Except for the fact that perhaps the image will be slightly less readable. There you go. There is now a bell here. Yet another bell. And I am thinking of putting this on the wheels. Oh my, there is yet another one. I am just saying that this bed is going to be awfully noisy. Now, what remains? There is a sack. There is a suspicious shape that resembles rudimentary underwear. Something that I am not quite sure about. No, I would actually rather put the little bell over there. And this here. Did have a canopy though. What if this is the top of the canopy? Because it resembles the top of a tent. It is certainly hiding some aspects of it. This is certainly more of a canopy. You could also have a banner. The banner will be shiny black. And the second bed sheet. And clothes hanging from the canopy. Sleepwear. I will hide this underwear under the bed sheets. And of course, what could be? What could be the perfect bed? Oh dear. It is apparently satisfactory, but not for me. Not for me. I will actually connect everything. A fan for those warm nights. And of course, a book for a little bit of night reading. Oh goodness, the merchants are already getting ready to return. But not yet. Not yet. I am working. I suppose the sack could pass for yet another pillow. And there remains the star, which we could put on the football. And this male cowl, which we could put on the bird. Yes, yes, truly, a bed fit for kings. There is already a bell, which seems like a cowbell. Yes, this will do. I am sure it was something like that. Deadly perfection. Bye. This client has been very man of a few words. Oh no, a construct made of clothes. the bad guardian. Now, let me see. We need to wash 2 more shells. And so, oh, I forgot to submit an order with short text. Still, I see that the merchants want to speak to you. So I will leave you for the next 3 minutes. I will leave you to them, and we will see what they have to tell you. I will see you very soon. Welcome back. I cannot help but notice that we have had a significant lack of dragons in our art. Hopefully this changed today. This will change today. I need to inspire my sister. Inspire your sister to slay dragons? Maybe? Hey, are you keeping the queen waiting? Are we keeping the queen waiting? Oh, I'm not too sure. I will submit this to your judgment. Let me see about this. I am starting a poll. Mhm. There we go. You have 2 minutes to help me pick. In the meantime, I will just be speaking. I will just be considering. Now, I do believe that we heard of that fox with the she-wolf during the earlier look at the Scriptorium adventures. The dog in royal clothes, that is the same. We also heard of that. The Queen's emissary and Lady Lucerne, they are new, I believe. It is very difficult to ignore the Queen. I feel that we could get our lady. I forgot her name. Oh no. Allow me to check. It is, yes, Wilga the 18th. We could get Wilga in trouble. Oh, I believe. I agree with you, Friendship Atat. I believe that it would be prudent to not ignore the Queen. The vote is almost over anyway. I think that I will go for it. But I am respecting your choices. I am respecting your choices. It is also a significant amount of money and prestige. Obviously, I am not the Queen. I am her emissary. Make an announcement banning bathing. Oh. Why? This is an order from the Queen herself. I hope you will not disappoint Her Majesty. Change this parchment to a proclamation of the bathing ban. It is for everyone. No exceptions. This is terrible. Everyone enjoys bathing. Why should we stop it? Because the king also developed a fondness for bathing and now constantly imposes himself on his subjects. He joins everyone bathing. Can you imagine how stressful and tiring this is for ordinary subjects? And the king doesn't deserve such pleasures. You are right, I do prefer being in the bathtub without the king. But will the king listen? He is the king. He doesn't have a choice. The queen is responsible for the kingdom's hygiene. Despite their mutual hatred, the king and queen abide by each other's decrees. As for the job, add warning text. Redraw the image to make the prohibition clear, remove the subjects from the water, and display the punishment awaiting those who break the ban. For those who think that it is too cruel, show an alternative to water bathing. Oh, and to avoid making the subject sad, you could make the water less inviting for bathing. That is a tall order. So we will have to take them out of the water. The rat as well. We will make it red. And I forgot to remove the painting. The paint. Well. Thou shalt not bathe. Should now be very clear. In the drinking fountain, yes, but I believe there's also it is also for public bathing in general. Now, what do we have?
But bathing is all I do.
Yes, but you are bathing in your own pot. You are bathing in your own pot. I believe it is about bathing in the river. Now let me see, an alternative. You could bathe in a barrel. I will have to deal with those people later. Now, some penalties for breaking the ban. The penalty for breaking the ban will be I have no idea, so I will make it satirical. I will make it satirical. The penalty for being for bathing will be yes, she does. Well, I believe she will bathe in her own tub, so we are not allowed to put animals in there. tell the water is not inviting. The water is not inviting, so there is mud in it. Or perhaps those are pieces. I am not sure, and it is open to interpretation. There are also horrifying things in there, such as whatever this is. I will... It is some sort of horror. It is actually the uncle. You cannot go bathe in there because the uncle is there. Being a strange and creepy goblin. There are also fish heads. Disembodied fish heads that bleed. And only a fool would bathe in that water. Besides, the water is also tainted with apple cores. Possibly thrown in there by hags. And you would do well to instead use a bucket. Do I have a little bit of water? I do not. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I have just realized we can, in fact, replace this. And we could... I am only doing that for matters of challenges. We could make a little bit of orange. Let me see, perhaps pale white? I meant pale yellow, of course. Pale yellow. And darker red. I am essentially trying to wash enough of those shells. And now I should have... There. We have the water. That does not look pink. I actually failed to check. Oh, what am I... Oh no. Oh, wait, I can actually return to it. Good. It does indeed not quite look pink. No, it does not. She's suggesting an axe, so I am going to assume that this is for the punishment. There will be no bathing. Or you could be executed by one of her knights. I appear to have taken Her Majesty's hair. Oh, the rat counts as a citizen of the kingdom who is not allowed to be in the water. Those are also bones. This is a job for the queen. Yes, I am working on it. I am working on it. Please. She's now smoking. She is pretty pleased with herself. Need some decorations. We could buy something. Something like this, or... some frames, perhaps. He still wants a little bit more effort. Oh. Ah, there. How small am I allowed to make text? Not very. This should make it clear. Oh yes, of course. The place could use a big border. Something sophisticated. Well, this is going to take a while to properly align. Oh! No, it seems I cannot. I was hoping I could. But this actually moves. Wait, unless... Am I... No, not that I know. Not that I know. Unfortunately not. Oh dear. I might have done something I didn't intend to do. You see, that is a problem with runes. They have a lot of power. But I believe... No, I believe that it really is a case of a case of something that was not... Well, perhaps the rune magic was not implemented. It is a bit of a complicated thing. But perhaps it was an oversight. I think it might have been an oversight. Oh, this is going to take a while. This is going to take a while, and I might not worry too much about it. And oh, this is too bad. Could those lines perhaps be moved, or no, they cannot. Cannot, so I will have to move this just a little. Oh. No, alas. This is how it will be. This is exactly how it will be. This should do. I wish that I could perhaps implement. I could perhaps draw something. I could draw maybe a few more monsters. There is, in fact, a demon. There is a demon in the water. That might be the reason why you cannot go in there. And the demon spells out of multiple orifices. So no bathing is prohibited. So it seems that the emissary is pleased. You are more talented than I thought. Nice work. It has made me want to take a bath. I hope it hurts the king. What is wrong with this kingdom? Ah, yes, joyous dances. Joyous dances for perhaps the end of the week. Hello, dear. Well, well, a job for the royal court. I am so proud they never came to me. I would love to help you with this order, but unfortunately I have to stay where I am for a while longer. I would love to tell you more about my trip, but I can't. Top secret. Take care of the Scriptorium, and don't neglect Basil. He thrives on challenges. Hugs, Uncle. Place a furniture item that will help you keep your hands clean. Hygiene is paramount. So I am thinking that perhaps, let me see, is that a basin? That seems to be a basin. That is no basin. The images are unfortunately quite small. This looks like a cake tray, but oh, wait a minute. That is the basin. That is the wash basin. And this might be a cot for the cat. A cot for the cat. Try to say it multiple times. Very fast. The nameless client is back. Oh. And so is Lady Lucerne, which I am now inclined to go ask. What is it that would inspire your sister? Surprisingly large-featured face. She's talented, but underestimates her power. Hey, so glad I found you. I have a huge request. Of course, how can I help you? It is about my sister, Iron Lily. That is a very strange name, too. I want her to be more confident in herself. She's one of the finest people I know. A sensitive person with the potential to be a great warrior. Sensitive, great warrior, you say, like yourself. Oh my, am I really that amazing in your eyes? That is so sweet of you. Can you create a picture of my sister where she looks like a powerful knight? Perhaps when she sees it, she will start to picture herself as the mighty warrior she really is. Consider it done. Also, my sister likes to spend time in nature, so maybe you can set the scene outdoors. Yes, outdoors with a weapon rack. Outdoors with a weapon rack. That seems extremely silly. Do you want me to get rid of everything? Might want to get me to get rid of everything, but I will keep the weapons. And remove the racks. You do have an odd face. I am sorry to say so, but you have an odd face. So you would like the... An odd face is now dancing upon your head. A warrior, you say? Now, I suppose that we could buy gold. We could buy gold and melt it with... Oh, what is that? A brown flower. I will buy it. And I might get rid of red at the stake to... Oh, red at the stake is here now. That suggests that I could perhaps buy this. It looks more brown to me. Perhaps bronze or something of the sort. Would I be able to... No, only one flower. This looks perhaps bronze. Copper chamber pot. Not exactly what I wanted, but it will do. I would like to make everything shiny. Now, of course, you could have... What is that? Well, you could have a tabard, but you will not get a copper tabard. That seems very silly. Red one, though? Or maybe... Well, yes, a red one like your own. Some pauldrons. Goodness, I wish I were better at drawing armor. This... I should have a look at Sir Crackle Mace. Now, wait a minute. This seems Oh, wait. Wait, yes. Yes, yes. Just put that here, and since she wants to be a mighty warrior, or since her sister wants me to draw her as a mighty warrior, we could just make her dual-wield weapons. But what is the truest measure of a warrior? Then how many weapons they can wield at the same time? Let this be a disclaimer. I hate not believe that for a second. This may or may not be a counter. What is... Oh, that is a scabbard. You could also be wielding a shield. But who needs a shield when you have two weapons? On the other hand, you could also be wielding a larger shield. We do not need all those weapons. Are there any boots available? We could draw her with a steed. But then again, it would involve drawing an entire steed. Why not try? Why not try after all? Just need a few parts. And then enough parts to properly outfit the steed. Are we going to need more parts? Oh yes, I believe we might be missing... I will buy all the legs. Why not? The horse may look displeased. The horse is not truly displeased. He is just fierce. Please don't blame me for not knowing how to draw a fierce horse. Tried my best. And of course this is a powerful knight. Surely she could have felled a dragon. Or she could be about to face a dragon. But she's showing no fear. Neither is the horse, really. Yes, the dragon is spitting fire, and all the horse has to say is that its breath smells foul. Oh, there ought to be some text, because there was a challenge, I believe. Now I do hope that the sister does not believe that those words are for her. They are clearly the horse's words, or the dragon. Perhaps I ought to. I ought to make it very clear. Perhaps there could be a little pond. A peaceful little pond. Oh goodness. The merchants are already getting ready to return. And a scholar not work in peace. We could get a little more nature, a little more, something a little more pleasant to look at. A forest in the distance. And mushrooms and flowers. Yeah, this should be enough. Yes, this should be good. Complete. Yes, it is finished. It is just as people say, you have pure talent. I am sure Iron Lily will start to believe in herself more after she sees this. You have captured her perfectly, and this nature composition looks so real. We have not made a lot of money, but there was a significant bit of experience. Terrible war machine of the rabbits. Let us see. Oh, submit an order with 5 apes, even if the client did not request them. Earn coins, and submit an order with at least 50 sketches. It is quite unfortunate that we did not get that challenge before the one with the queen, but we will have other opportunities. For now, I will send you to the merchants very quickly, and I will be back very soon after. welcome back, and it appears that combat has erupted. Terrible war involving large explosives. That is incredibly rude, Friendship at that. How can you do this? I kid, of course. I kid. This is all said in jest. And now, we are back at the Scriptorium. It is a brand new day. Give me a moment. Yes. And what are the orders for the day? Oh dear. Oh dear. I am saying oh dear about the bomb as well. But oh dear. We have the King's emissary. He is right here. King's emissary has arrived. And he comes with a royal decree. I have a question though. Why are the royal emissaries so attractive? Why do they pick such good looking people? I am just saying that from the King's emissary, we will have to hear the King's emissary. No more banquets. Oh no. Let it be known to all, the King forbids banquets, especially wedding banquets. From today on, the King bans all banquets, weddings, funerals, birthdays, all of them, no exceptions. What? But how? Sharing feasts strengthen bonds, and dancing is a very important part of expressing emotions. If someone breaks this law, we will make sure that they can express their emotions freely in prison. Okay, I am not saying anything more, but I have to ask, why? The Queen, uninvited, attends all of her subjects' banquets, which damages Her Majesty's image. It is not fitting for a queen to dance barefoot on straw and eat up the food of starving peasants. Add the text of the prohibition and draw appropriate illustrations for the subjects who are unfamiliar with the written words, and let it be known that anyone who breaks the prohibition will be punished, including the Queen. Yes, it seems... I agree, Friendship at that. The royalty of this kingdom appears to have gone mad. Behold, a fool. Yes. Oh, good. Good. This is appropriate for you. Good. Perfect. The king will be pleased, I am sure. Yes. The king might be unfamiliar with the written words. Citizens need to know that we prohibit banquets. Draw one, yes. Put the punishments in the space above the banquet. Draw various proposals on how subjects should be punished for breaking the ban. Chain stocks burning with fire, things like that. paddle them with giant ants, hang them from an elephant's trunk. Yes, well, we will have to think of the appropriate punishments for royalty after we think of the appropriate punishments for the citizenry who, lest we be, we might actually... Oh, wait, I needed to make we needed to make an image with a lot of apes. Did we not? Good. This is a perfect opportunity. We will draw lots of monkeys. Because those appear to be monkeys. They do have tails. Well, at least some do. I forgot how many we were actually supposed to draw. But there will be monkeys. A lot of monkeys. And it appears that we actually have another flower. A bear brown. There is a lot of discussion of punishments. I cannot read all of them. Goodness. Punishment by dragons, too. Travelers, I forgot. Do you remember how many monkeys we were supposed to draw? I am going to assume 6. Maybe 8 for good measure. Maybe 8. Friendship attack, I do not believe that monkeys lay eggs, unfortunately. Or do they? They have special monkeys. You know, just for you, I will make sure that one of the monkeys has a lot of legs. It is why they call them spider monkeys. Here, the fabled spider monkey. Not to mention the three-headed monkey. Now, I believe that might be enough monkeys. But I will add one for good measure. Bury them in front of their gin bottle collections and feeble their rigid bones. To curse their salted lands. Wring them out over the mouth of the cosmic dragon. Knock on their door and run away. Now, let me see. This is all. I am actually casting an illusory script over all of this. He will never know. But the people will know. Prohibit banquet. So we will have to draw a banquet. Will that treasure to an old Scottish duck. I might have to ask, but do you happen to know one? Oh, yes, feast. Feast of Beans. Yet another thing. Well, we could just look for more. There is grain. There is those lovely pastries. Not pastries, that those lovely big goods. And carrots. Yes. This is all very unfortunate. It is not a banquet without a crowd. Drop. Well, I could draw. We might need to learn how to draw some people.
Send them to Detroit.
I do not see why sending them to a strait would help. Oh dear, I might have to draw a lot of people. Or I might have to draw only a few, come to think of it. Oh, it does count as one part of a person. Excellent. We will have to start by drawing them naked. here. Is there a is there clothing? Yes, there is. And I could just place it. Just Oh, wait. There is somebody sitting here. Oh, we cannot afford all that. Should we buy a mystery? No, I do not believe that mystery box could actually not be. I would have to think. Unfortunately, I believe that we might not have both hands. We will have to do with the hands we have. I suppose it's called working with the hands you were dealt. You have two left hands or two right hands. It is fine. I will cleverly hide it by the fact that you are partaking of the food. And you could just be sitting. You will be sitting on a barrel. This could be enough, but I would like to draw the full person. We do not happen to have sleeves. No, I might have forgotten to learn how to draw sleeves. No matter. We will try anyway. She's just sad. She's sad because banquet has been outlawed. It is a sad state of affairs. They look at inconsistent sizes. I do not care. Punishments. Unfortunately, I appear to have spent a lot of money. You will be devoured by bats, I suppose, and quite possibly hit with a hook. And your bones will be removed. I suppose your bones will be broken. Your bones will be broken. With a wooden spoon. We need more punishments. We need to fill that place with punishments. You will actually be cast into hell for having a banquet. And there will be rats. You will also be forced to touch grass. And finally, the torture of pretzels. Wait, I should make sure that it is actually illusory script. So, please, allow me to... wait. Yes. Allow me to just make sure. I will have to make sure. There. I will just need to make it all It's all secrets, you see? You see, this isn't normal. This is only... I'll say no banquet. I'll say no banquet. It's certainly... The monkeys are also... Wait. Oh dear, wait. I will also make the monkeys illusory. The monkeys need to be better hidden. I have taken great care. Wait. Unfortunately, I will have to make those monkeys myself. Four, 5, 6. 6 should be enough. There, this is my order. I specifically ordered this. Just says no banquets. There is no other text here. No other text. One would have to be possibly possibly a fool, possibly a liar, to claim that there is any other sort of text here. Though there are also no apes. There are no apes in this picture. Worth the wait. Oh yes. Oh, it will be worth the wait, and it will be worth every gold pieces you put in there. Thank you for your services. The king will remember you. The people of the city are delighted with your talent and kindness. I think we might have started a revolution. The Port Patrons Guild has decided to gift you this sweet little dog. Oh. It just looks like an evil onion. I need to ask, was that enough monkeys? It was enough monkeys. And we got this cute little this cute little basket for, well, either the cat or the dog. And I can only assume... Oh dear, it cost. Oh, I bought one. Well, there is now one for the dog as well. Excellent. We have about a third of an hour. And I would like to know what Mr. Nameless here has to say. I dream of a fountain. You are still not saying anything. Why do I always have to ask? I recently used the fountain at work. Perfect. Just the right depth, roomy cave, waterfall, and a sweet, cute ling with a tail, spitting water, and those eyes. Don't delay, I have to deliver the design to the construction workers tomorrow. So it was a fountain. Oh wait, you did not mean a fountain as in a spring. You meant a fountain as in an actual fountain. I am not sure I follow. But so be it then, that will be a fountain. Well, I will just make a fountain for you. It had a cute little creature with a tail spitting water. But there is also that thing, which is decidedly less. There is that. And then... we could just place another one on the other side. Wait, we did not need to. We did not need to. We can just do this. And that. We could put the fish in there. And now then remains just a little bit of water, like this, and we could just add a little bit of foam here. Now I would like to know where to put those. And I think that we could just place those there to decorate the fountain. Or we could instead use that to decorate the image. We still have a few items. This I am not sure where to place that, so we will just place it about here. And there is still that lump, that egg, and that bottle. We can just place the chalice and the other vessel here. And the egg, well, the egg can just be in the water. This could be a rock. And this could be another rock. Yes, this seems good enough. As if I saw it again. It looks so real. I know Belgia has truly developed a great sense, a great skill. Thank you. Bye. He has very little in the way of manners, but at least we are getting a lot of experience. Ah, just a rabbit relaxing among the grapevine. So we find a way to significantly light up the Scriptorium. We have just bought a torch. It was simple. Learn 15 new sketches during one day. In an order with 5 sketches from the mystery box. 5 sketches from the mystery box, which suggests that we have to buy a mystery box. This is fine, we will buy one. And we found smears and a beetle. Actually, that smear might be molds. Wonderful. I will have a look at the journal because it seems to want to speak. Oh, I see. Those are notes about our clients. And it appears that we can actually check our orders here. Wonderful. Now I do notice that it won't be long until the merchant wants to return again. And so I might want to send you to somebody else before they do. I have let you... Oh, on the banquet one? Well, yes, that was a sad face. But you noticed the sad face. What you did not notice was the illusory ink that I put all over the place. And unfortunately, it does not. Oh, you really have to squint to see it. But what about the anachronisms? Schmanachronisms. They will live. I think they will live. I hope they will live. We have just brought them. Well, we have just attempted to cause some sort of revolution. But regardless, we might need to raid very soon, and I need to check. I might need to check who is available. Well. We have Nami Nanami. who is currently telling a story of doom and hellish battles, terrible monsters bested by only the greatest of paladins, after Sir Cracklemase, also I am told. I hear that it is quite violent, though. There is a lot of ripping, there is a lot of tearing. And perhaps it is what you need after this very relaxing story of manuscripts and the writing thereof.
Why do people still visit Avernus? It's terrible this season.
Well, perhaps for some sort of holy mission. The destruction of devils in their own plane, which would cause them to be destroyed forever. But regardless, yes, I will first bring you back to the inn, and then prepare this. Yes, indeed. Indeed, the raid is ready. So, of course, I would like you to just say hello to Nemi and Nemi. Oh dear, I have not done that for a while. The message is of course, oh dear, it is pub crawl. It is of course pub crawl. Like so. I will be returning next week, of course. Possibly with more stories of manuscripts, and there might be another return as well. I think that speaking of Sir Cracklemase, he might have stories to tell. Stories about demons and hunting thereof, and of a chaos gate, possibly. We will have to see. And I will let you find out for yourself by visiting this little place over there, where you will be kept up to date, so to speak, on the happenings of the inn. For now, I will leave you. And, oh, well, you are gone. Goodness.